What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammond, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist. I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about why do some narcissists break up with you on purpose? Yep. On purpose. Yes, y'all. Some of them will absolutely break up with you on purpose. That's just the way it goes. Lee, you said that. But why? Why did they do that? So before we hop into today's episode, y'all, make sure, if you haven't already, to hop over to Amazon, grab that kid's book. Remember, it's not your fault, on Amazon, to help, talk to your kids about emotional abuse, boundaries, circumstances, and telling the truth and things like that. So remember, it's not your fault. It's on Amazon. But so why do some narcissists break up with you on purpose? Power, control, all of the other good things, all of the other good, bad things, whatever y'all want to call them. But they do this. One of the main reasons that they break up with you on purpose is to see how much you care. Not only will they break up with you on purpose, but they'll threaten to break up with you just to see how much you care. Literally. Why do they do it? One reason is to see how much you care. Like, they'll break up with you and just like, I'm leaving. Bye. And in their mind, in their process, in the mindset, like, they are hoping that you run them down, you track them down, you beg them to stay, you beg them to not leave you and to try to work things out. They're hoping that you do that, y'all. They're hoping that you just beg and plead and cry and scream and all of the other stuff. They are hoping that you beg them to stay, because that gives them the power. That gives them the upper hand in these situations. That allows them, like, whatever, especially if they have done something wrong to you, if they lied to you, if they cheated on you, if they done something to you in that aspect of things right there, it allows them to avoid any type of culpability. Literally, any. Like, they get away, in their minds, they can get away with anything that they want to get away with, because they feel like you asked them to come back. You begged them to stay. You begged them to not leave. You said, hey, we can work on this. They will break up with you, absolutely break up with you on purpose, or threaten to break up with you, just to see how much you care, just to see how much control that they feel like they have over you. And yes, a lot of them do this, y'all. A lot of narcissists and toxic people absolutely use this technique more times than not. They will absolutely break up with you consistently on purpose, just to get a rise out of you, just to see how much you care, just to hurt your feelings, just to mess with your mind. You know what I mean? They will do that. That's one reason that some narcissists will break up with you on purpose, or threaten to break up with you, just to try to put you in your place as well. Just to try to put you in your place. I'll leave, right? They think that in these positions, the narcissistic person thinks that they are the prize. They think they are the prize. They think that you are winning them. Like, the victory for them for in this situation is you. You see what I'm saying? So they think that they are the prize. So they're testing you. They want to see this right here. They want to see how they can mess with you and things of that nature. But another reason, y'all, and this reason might escape some people, some narcissists will break up with you on purpose to go out there and have an excuse to cheat on you. But guess what, y'all? Because they broke up with you, it's not cheating. We were broken up. You see how insidious that is. Yes, some of them do it on purpose. Yes, it's thought out. Yes, it's a plan. Not all of them do it on purpose, but some of them think this out through. They think it out. Now, I don't want this person to know that I'm cheating, or that I thought about cheating on them. So they will manufacture an argument out of nowhere, right? They will manufacture an argument out of thin air and mess with you. And then you'll break up with them, or they'll break up with you, or you'll ask for space, or they'll ask for space, and then you'll end up back in this, then they'll end up out there on a date with somebody else, cheating with somebody else, sleeping with somebody else, doing something with someone else to mess with you. Like, it's only, so y'all, you cannot say that that's not on purpose. You cannot say that that's not on purpose. You cannot say that, because it is on purpose. They have already met a new person, a new supply. and they plan on like clearing the slate. It's like, hey, look, when me and this person started dating, me and you are broken up. You remember me and you had got to arguing and fussing and fighting, and yeah, my feelings were hurt, so I went out and met this person. So the heart wants what the heart wants. Like, they will use breaking up with you as an excuse to go out here and cheat, and they will say you caused it. And and to be clear, when some of them break up with you on purpose, they intend on coming back to you. That's why they break up with you on purpose. Some of them intend on trying to come back to you. Not all of them will do this, y'all. Some of them break up with you on purpose, go out there and cheat, and then they leave you and they don't come back. Others will absolutely break up with you on purpose, find a new supply, and find a new supply for a little while, a temporary supply, and come back to you and try to come back. Some of them don't come back, some of them do. You have to be very wary, y'all, because if you're dealing with a narcissistic person and they are always holding this kind of like toxic mistletoe over your head, this toxic breakup mistletoe over your head, every time y'all have an argument, every time they do something and you try to hold them accountable, they threaten to leave. Yo, they are posturing. They are posturing. Sometimes they will actually leave, but then they'll come back because they expect you to stop them. The ones that leave to try to control you, they are expecting you to stop them from leaving, right? So if you don't stop them from leaving, they will pop up on you. They automatically look. They tend to think, because you didn't stop me from leaving, that must mean you have someone else. Like, because you didn't stop me from leaving you, that must mean you are already in another relationship, or you're already considering it. That's where the mind goes in that space right there, y'all. It must mean like you must have someone else, because you didn't fight. You're not gonna fight for us. You never cared about me. They're gonna say things like that to you, but at the heart of it all, they think that you have someone else. So they come back to you. They try to beat your door down. They get angry at you for not fussing and fighting for the relationship when they are the ones that broke up with you. You didn't stop them from leaving out the door. So they automatically assume that you have someone else, y'all. They will. They'll put it onto your mind that you have someone else. When in all actuality, you know the truth, that it's probably them having someone else, doing this situation right here, messing with your head, messing with your mind, manipulating the hell out of you, and just being horrible to you. Just being overall horrible and toxic and terrible to you. So I just tell people in these situations, just be very wary. If you're in a relationship with somebody that's consistently breaking up with you, and if y'all end up getting back together, and you find out during those periods of time, because through multiple breakups, not just one, if it becomes a pattern that during these breakups they always have someone else, or they're always already talking to someone else, that breakup could be pre-planned to allow them to go out here and escape the cheating allegations. It's not cheating if we're not together. You see how toxic that is right there. You see how that works right there in that space. It's not cheating if we're not together. That's how it works, y'all. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, toxic person, or whoever, just understand that a lot of times it's going to fall into, not fall into your lap, but it's going to fall onto you to make the decision to take your power back and end it for good. Because if they keep breaking up with you and keep coming back, they are, in their minds, they're doing what they think is allowed. Because is it not allowed? Is it not being allowed? I know you don't understand. I know you might not understand the manipulation behind the scenes, but is it not being allowed? If you look at it from a different angle, it is being allowed. So you have to empower yourself to be as strong as you possibly can. Because if you don't, y'all, I'm just telling you, they do get worse. The narcissist, toxic person, whoever you're dealing with, they absolutely do get worse, and they don't get that. Why would they? Why wouldn't they get better, y'all? Why wouldn't they get worse? I just feel like if they're breaking up with you on purpose, y'all, they're doing it for a reason. Like this is what I'm gonna end it with this right here, y'all. Just think about this right here. If you're dealing with a person right here, and if you describe your relationship as on and off for an extended period of time, like we've been on and off for this many months, we've been on and off for this many years, we've been on and off for this certain amount of time. Ask yourself, what is causing the offs? Ask yourself, what is causing the off periods? When we are off, what is causing these offs? What is doing, like, how are we getting here to the off periods? You know, how are we getting here? How do we get here? How did you get here? How we get here for the off periods? Like, what caused the off? And I feel like understanding that helps you heal and helps you move forward and helps you understand the mindset of the possible narcissistic person that you're dealing with. Ask yourself and be honest with yourself, be truthful with yourself. What caused the off? You know, what caused the off? How do we get the, instead of being on and off, what is causing the off? And what is causing the on? You know what I'm saying? If it's not you reaching out to them, what is causing the ons and offs of the relationship? I feel like that helps you heal and get and dig into a deeper understanding of the inner working of a narcissistic person's mind, y'all. So, anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning into another episode. Like I said in the beginning, my kids' book, How to Remember It's Not Your Fault, is out here to help kids understand, help them understand toxic relationship dynamics, toxic spaces, boundaries, telling the truth, and all the other good stuff, y'all. It's on Amazon. If y'all already bought the book, thank you so much. If you can, leave me a 5-star review on it so it can boost it in the algorithm, help reach more people, help reach more kids that might be in toxic households and whatnot. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, until then, this is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, y'all. If you didn't know, we wrote a kids book called Remember It's Not Your Fault to help kids understand that they are not in control of whatever circumstances they were born into, talk about boundaries, telling the truth, all of that stuff, y'all. It's available on Amazon right now, or the link in my description of every single video or podcast that you listen to. Thank you so much. Remember, it's not your fault. Peace.